Footprints somewhere on your front porch, dreaming about being seen, of inaugural ceremonies for a black 44, or of having a sister who was just like me. 15 and dreaming of conquering the windshield. How could I not write scribes of being 15 and fearless when I am lucky enough to time travel in mirrors? Back in '08, our parents' tires would scribble themselves down Lakeshore Drive. We lived for Friday nights of nursing eyes glued to our underage dress. When we were 15, we learned how to make our hips erupt into a father's worst nightmare.
What?
Sketching ourselves on unfamiliar groins, the ink stains of unpopped cherries. When we were 15, we drew our immature fantasies onto a blank canvas, never knowing that 5 years later our dibbles and dabbles would mark our air with blood. How could I not write a poem about never being woman when I can reminisce on my mother calling, or lying about living because I was young, or of watching an hourglass with reassurance because black girls only have so much time and half the time they are invisible, vandalizing childish fantasies with airbrushes that grew up too fast. I've dreamed of having a sister who moved to the silhouettes of lost ones, who danced to a recurring thump, who was unafraid of guns because she was invisible, but who knew that one day being invisible might turn you into a stray bullet. Go on and live your life of curious endeavors. One day being 15 will not be as fun anymore. Being 15 will sound like holding on to your last string of breath like a pitchfork, poking your soul until it oozes out on the tombstone. The last time I cried, it was for the possibility of having a sister. Spreading brushstrokes of the first time she was eye to eye with the bottom of a Bacardi bottle, a cup half empty or half full, with dreams and experiences fading like watercolor paint dabs. She is a mirror of time traveling, taking me back to blurring lights and conversations with stranger. Each weekend will get stranger. Each weekend will get stranger. She is just like me. Finger dipping in acrylic, in love, invisible, and I cried for her. For her never being the reason to see paint dry.